is Big Bear and I'm bringing you a new table for the game called Yaoling, Mythical Journey, whatever, kind of like a new Pokemon video game. Anyway, let's take a look into this table. I'm making this table right here, and let's say assuming that one day, not a good day, you're waking up and then you start to activating the script. You see some of them working and some of them are not. Alright, so I'm making this one right here, this video here, to show you how to make this table work for you. Now, in the future, right now this game is very easy to go through everything, but in the future, because this game is still in early access, and from what I am seeing video game nowadays, if the developer serious enough with their game, once they release it, usually they're gonna changing the logic a little bit, or they're adding more anti-cheat stuff. But until that time, we can just use this method. Okay, so right here I have character data, user data, and monster data, and they are not working at all. So I will show you how to make this work. Okay, so let's see, let's go in in order. So first of all, for character data pointer, the way I'm looking for this, I use the endurance. So when you run around, you see that white circle right there. Okay, so to get that value, one thing you can do is let's say go to edit and setting, set a hotkey right here, the pause. Okay, set a hotkey for pause, and then when you press that hotkey, the game gonna be paused like this. See that? Nothing moving. When I unpause it, it's moving again. Pause, it's not moving. Okay, so we just run and we pause the game. All right, go back to cheat engine, go to no initial value. Usually like those values are not showing it in float, so we put a float in here. Now there's not really a guarantee that it always a float, but that's a good guess to start with. If float not working, then you want to start with 4 by 8 by 2 by double string, whatever. Okay, but for this one right here, I give you a shortcut. This is a float, so we just do a first scan, go back to the game, unpausing it, and down is froze. There we go. So now we run around and we pause it. So remember, it was around, I cannot see my mouse, but it was more. That means like now it's less, right? So we do a decrease value. Okay, and this value will never be less than 0, and right here it should be more than 1. So I'm gonna put one more here that bigger than 1. Next scan, we remove more stuff. Now I also know that this value is not too big. Okay, so we can put somewhere that's smaller than 1000. And next scan. All right, now we're going down a lot. Back to the game and let the value recover. Now we're going all the way up, so we increase. All right, now we know that the value is not changing because the character is staying still, so we're gonna do an unchange, and we reduce the number. Go back and forth. It's not changing anything, we just keep unchanged. Okay, now we change this again, go run and pause. Okay, now it's going down, we do a decrease value, and we unpause the game. It increased now, it's staying still. There we go. So now we're going back with 6 value in here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna test each one. Okay, so for example, the 3 value here, I know that it's not the right one, but let's just freeze it, and nope, it's going down. See that? I know that this one is the right one. Now right now you see this one already changed, right? And it should not change because it recovered to the max value. So we have only this one left, and 27 is the current endurance over here. All right, that's how I found endurance. So for example, if I freeze the value here, see that it's not going down. All right, let's remove that. So that's how I find it. And for the experience, you just looking for this number right here, the next value number right here, and you just do a for by search for that. Money easier, just look for this one right here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do to make this one work, because I build this script based on the endurance. I right click, we find out what access to this address, and yes, you're gonna bring up this window right here. We go back to the game. All right, we try to change the value, and you're gonna see some instruction over here. And normally you would try to test each one, but again, this is the table that I make, and if you wanna make the table working again, then you can use my shortcut over here. The first one is what I use. So we click on the first one, we click on show this assembler. Okay, and kind of a note, just whatever with the highest count, like when you do nothing, and it just keep the count keep going. So go that again, show this assembler. This the function right here. You wanna right click on that, and sorry, we're gonna click on that one. You go to tool and auto assembler. Okay, and now with template and AV injection. Okay, all right, then we go to the script here. Oh, double click on that, it bring it up. So this is the script that I make, and this is the one that we just adding from here. Okay, now in the future, sometime the function gonna move. Okay, then you're gonna go down here. I'm gonna keep this one right here for you, so you can kind of like do a comparison over here. Okay, so I injecting the code right here, and you go down in here, you're gonna look for that. If the both sides look similar or the same, then you know that you're at the right spot. So right here I have jump it equal, XOR, call, jump, move. Here I have jump it equal, XOR, call, jump, move. Okay, next we have move, call miss, same thing here. So very similar, and that's the same function. Okay, so now we know for sure that this is the same one. And what you're gonna do to update the script is right here, this line right there, and that's the pattern that they use, that the cheat engine used for a array of byte, which is A will be scan. Copy that and paste it in here. Okay, see the difference, right? Almost everything is the same, but the middle one over here is different. All right, after you've done that, you go down here after the disable. Okay, now you can go from the top to the bottom, but I talked in one of my other video, this is how I always do it, because like sometimes when you work here on a very complicated script, you will forget this part and it crash the game, and you're gonna be like, why is thing happen? So let's just make sure the thing that we can see right away. So the top one and the bottom one, copy, and you paste it in here. Okay, it is the same, but sometimes it changes, and that's why we want it right there. Now we go to this part over here, right before the return. Right before the return over here. Okay, we're gonna compare this part right here, because sometimes like you're gonna see inject, jump, new mem, and then knob two, something like that. Okay, so that's why it's important to take a look in here. And we have jump, new mem on here only. Same over here, right above the return, we had that jump, new mem. So we know for sure that both sides look the same. We good over there. Now we go to code. Code is usually where I keep the original code, and that's how JIT engine defaulting what they do. So we're gonna see here we have move as this kind of like for a floating point move. XMM7 we have here move as XMM7, RBX plus 40, RBX plus 40. That's the same. We good. Jump and return, jump and return. So everything else is the same. Okay, this part is where I put my customized code in there, same thing over here, so do not touch them. We only need to change the original one to the updated one, not the one that already modified. We don't touch that. All right, now click OK, and you're gonna see the script working again. Okay, So now you can see I have some option in here running around, going down. Okay, so I'm going to change this one max speed to 14. So we should run like twice fast, right? The cost, so I'm going to put it at 0.01, and you're going to see that it's not going down, and you move way faster. We can test this how fast it can be. See, so really fast. So now we know the code is working. First one. All right, now let's move to the second one. That's it. For the second one is the money. You can see I put a note over here to update this the address in here. We need to change the gold value. Okay, so what I want to do, you right click on the money and you find out what drive to this address. Why we not using this? Because it's gonna make the function accessing this one also access something else, and it will not let you find the base pointer that I use. Okay, so use the find out what drive to the address. Right, okay, and you can see when I run around there's nothing here. So let's find something. Where's my monster? Something is moving here. There we go. Let's jump in there. Alright, and let them fight. Hit it. Kill them. Oh, go over there. Alright, and nothing here but now, so that's the instruction that change our goal value. Alright, you now show this assembler again. It bring up this one. Again, sometimes you might need to test one of these, but for this specific table, that's the function that I use. Okay, so we can write tool and auto assemble, then we do IOB injection. Okay, and turn on the script again. Alright, so now we look at both sides. We do the same thing like we do before. This is the new one. We copy here and we paste it in here. Okay, see that the difference is dry here. Alright, so this is the new code. We go down here again, copy that, paste it in here. Alright, now we go for this one. See, so right below the inject right here we have jump new mem and not 3. So we double check on the similar part over here about the return jump new mem and not 3. So both sides are the same. We good right there. Next we check the original code. Alright, let's put it like this. So the code over here is move RBX plus 60 EAX. Same thing here, move RBX plus 60 EAX. We good right there. Okay, for this part right here, if you don't want to comparing both sides, just do this, copy and paste it in there. That's it. Alright, so now we had the new script updated. Again, this part right here where you see nothing here is where I modify the function, so you don't have to touch it. Click on OK, and let's see, now we can update it. But as you can see here, we don't see any pointer yet, because remember we had to change goal to update it. So let's see, try to find change it. He ran away. Alright, battle. Hitting harder. There we go. Victory. Space in here. Let's see. Right, there's nothing changed. Let me move this away so you can see that when we had update in the goal, this one gonna turn to 2. That means like the function get accessed one more time. You're gonna see this guy get updated. So confirm. Yeah, we had one app because we put in another function in there. So let's turn it. Now you can see that these are all the new updated value, and you can see that, for example, over here we had a coin which is money 4827. I want to change it to some real big number. Alright, and turn off and turn on again. Change. Same thing down here. Let's see, red key is, I think it's this one right there. So if I change to 15,000, then you're gonna see, sorry, we have to change it somehow to make that thing work, but I know it's work. Let me prove it. Okay, so it was at 12,000 and I put it at 15,000. So after this file, it should updating it. There we go. So it changed, right? There we go. Okay, tile data, I have not messed with it. I just see it in the data structure. So if you know anything about this, then you can just modify it to whatever you want. All right. Let's see now the monster data. This one is the easiest one to deal with. So they remove that, and here it's not working. So the way I'm working on that is I just choose one of these. You don't have to choose everything, just one of these, and then you see, for example, this guy right here. You click on that, and you see he has 182 over here. This is not the number of experience that he has. It's just the number of experience that he had left, but we're gonna use that number to find the experience one number right here. Okay, so we're gonna look at new scan. We go to for byte, and we do unknown initial value, assuming that we do not know that his experience is at 220 right now. Okay, find something. Oh, something teleport over here. Okay, attack. Alright, now we see a +8 over here, but when I do my search, I look for that value is not working. So we're gonna go back here and click on that again. Now we have 174. Okay, so we used to have it at I forget already. 8. Let's just put a calculator. Alright, so 174 minus 8. No, 174 plus 8. So it used to be at 182 and now it's at 174. That means we saw that it increased by 8. So we do a value increase by 8 here. And next scan. There we go. We keep it there. And we'll repeat. Fight. Fight again. And we now increase by 11 this time. Okay, so we go in here and then value increase by 11. Next scan. Okay, so now we see 3 number right here. One is changing, so, and it's not changing now. We know for sure that that number is staying still. So we can remove that one just by making unchanged. And again, the value is very small, right? 163, and you have like about 40% left. So this number is not the right one. So we know that the experience is this one. And you see that the one I found earlier. Okay. So next, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna right click on that and see, find out what access to this address. All right. Nothing now. Okay. Click on this one. Nothing. Open, and this one is accessing that. Okay. So now we just move on and we see more. And when we click on that, you're gonna see it get in here. All right. So with the function that I use, you can use any of these if you know how to do scripting. But if you don't, what I'm doing here to avoid, like, sometimes when we're editing a value and you just accidentally move over, I just click on that, so I know that one of the two functions that I will use. And for this case, I'm gonna use this one. No sub. Okay, just move, and you click on show disassembler. All right, and it's the function right here. You just tool and then auto assembler, template, AOB injection. Okay. All right. Now you double click on the script again. We do the same thing just like we do before. We're gonna copy this one in here and we paste it in here. All right. Down here, same thing. Right, now we check the inject one. We have the inject one over here. See the difference? Right, so we copy this one over here, paste it in here, and this one right here, you see that the code are different, right? So we change that one too. Okay, and let's see what else do we need. I think that should be it. Yeah, so click OK, and there we go. We activate the script again. Whenever you click on something, it's gonna update in that one. So this one has, let's say, level 23. So we had a level 23 right here. This one level 19, it should change to 19. Okay, 19, 20. That's how you know that you get on a different one. Alright, so now all the functions working like they intend to be. For this over here, just something that you do it yourself. Okay, they're gonna auto update with the script. It's just like the option in here is quite something that I use is this one right here. It affecting the craft. I forget if I can put a bigger value in there. No, maximum is 99. Okay, right? No, we can do it higher. Yeah. All right, and then I changed this one over here. So for example, I had a grow magic at 8. When you come over here a bit, you're gonna see that the grow at 8 right there over here. So that should be it for this table, and thank you for watching. Hopefully this is gonna help. If you like the content, please give me some subscribe, and I see you back.